Alright, gang, it's your boy Nature, aka Nature Gang. Alright, gang. So we thought price was going to go to take profit 6. As you know, we draw our Fibonacci right here, and we have our trend line. Candlesticks are below this trend line. We're in a downtrend. We have our trend line. Let me actually draw the trend line better. So you can see, boom, candlesticks are below this trend line, right? Candlesticks are below this trend line, and we're in a downtrend. I'll draw it back to where it was though. For this example, candlesticks we're in a downtrend. We have our trend line. We use these tools to help us. We use all the tools that we can to help us trade. As you see, we're in a downtrend from February 11th going to Sunday, February 13th, all the way down to 1850 or 1851. And if you would have gotten at 1861 for great trade 1 and 1859 all the way down to 1850, depending on your lot size, there could have been a couple hundred, couple thousand. As I showed you in my trades, you could have made a couple thousand, a couple, 20 grand, 30 grand, 10 grand, 5 grand easily from take profit 7 all the way down, from 1861 all the way down to 1852. So let's explain this as we zoom in more. As we zoom in more, we can explain this. Hold on, zoom out some. Cool. All right, so we was in a nice little downtrend from take profit 7 all the way down to 1850, 1851. And once price gets all the way up to take profit 7, as it was in the uptrend all the way up to take profit 7, could have got in at the bottom and rolled this from great trade 1, and trade buy all the way up to take profit 7. Once price gets to take profit 7, we see this shooting star pattern right here. Buyers try to push price all the way up. This is February 11th, 1865, and sellers push price back down to 1862. Take profit 7. This is February 11th. We see this shooting star pattern. Pay special attention to what candlestick patterns form. As it will show when price is reversing and heading back up or heading back down. So we see a shooting star pattern February 11th. This gives us a clear indication that price wants to head back down. We see yellow candlesticks on the 15-minute. We see long yellow candlesticks forming all the way up to take profit 7. And once we get to take profit 7, we stop seeing yellow candlesticks being formed. And we start seeing smaller candlesticks being formed, smaller yellow candlesticks being formed after this shooting star pattern in February 11th. Pay special attention to that, as this shows us that as the candlesticks start to get smaller and smaller, when the candlesticks are getting larger and larger, this means that price is the momentum is stronger and stronger. As price is going up all the way to profit 7, as the candlesticks gets larger and larger. Pay special attention to the candlesticks and how long the candlesticks are. As you can see, once price got to take profit 7 and made this shooting star pattern, the candlesticks start to get smaller and smaller and smaller. This lets us know that price is likely to reverse. After seeing this shooting star pattern 2, we see yellow candlesticks. You see before that we see all yellow candlesticks. As soon as we get to take profit 7, we stop seeing yellow candlesticks after the shooting star pattern in February 11th. As price, the market starts to close. February 11th, the market closes at 5 o'clock. We start seeing price starting to exhaust. As when we see smaller candlesticks at our especially our take profit 7 level, at our psychological level, after this major uptrend. After this major uptrend, all the way from here, all the way from about 1821 all the way up to take profit 7 at 1865. Major move, depending on your lot size, could have easily been 20 grand, 30 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, couple thousand, a couple hundred, couple thousand easily. Once price gets all the way up to 1865, We see a shooting star pattern. This is one of our candlestick patterns, shooting star pattern at the top of the uptrend, even star, bullish engulfing, shooting star, double top, tweezer top. This lets us know that price is reversing. This is one of our patterns that will form at the top after an extended uptrend. After price makes this extended uptrend, price will show us some type of candlestick pattern, letting us know that price is likely to reverse. As we see the shooting star pattern, and then we see smaller candlesticks, letting us know that price is exhausting, as buyers are starting to get exhausted after this major uptrend to take profit 7 at 1865. Buyers are starting to get exhausted. And after this shooting star pattern just lets us know that buyers try to push price up to TP8, but sellers came back down and pushed price back down to take profit 7, creating this shooting star pattern, letting us know that buyers are getting exhausted after making this shooting star pattern. And then what we see, we start seeing sellers, we start seeing buyers lose momentum. As we stop seeing yellow candlesticks February 11th, we start seeing black candlesticks pushing price back down. This lets us know this is a clear indication that that buyers are getting exhausted and sellers are starting to overpower buyers. Then starting February the 13th, we see a candlestick February 13th be formed on a 15-minute, and it opens at 1860, goes up to 1862. Oh no, it opens 1860 and then goes all the way down to 1855, February 13th. We see price go all the way down to 1855 after seeing the shooting star pattern, after seeing smaller candlesticks, letting us know that price is buyers are exhausting, and we automatically see, and then we see sellers February 13th push price from 1860 all the way down to 1855. And this lets us know that price is making what? A lower low. Then buyers push price back up and makes a lower high all the way back up to 1862. Makes a lower low, and then buyers push price back up and makes a lower high all the way back up to 1862. Then we see price make what? A lower low. After this, price makes a lower low. We could have got in at once price makes a lower high, we can get in as we're in a downtrend now. It started February the 11th, Friday, as you could have got in for entries Friday the 11th, 2022, and it starts back up February the 13th, 2022, and price makes a lower low all the way down to 1855. It makes a lower high back up to 1862. Then it makes a lower low. Could have got in once price makes a lower high at 1861. I'll show you. You could have got in right here as well. As price makes structure, price will make a high. It made a high February 11th when it made this shooting star pattern. This was the highest point price made, and was at, and then it makes a lower low, and it makes a lower low at February 13th. It makes a lower low. Sellers push price down, and then buyers push price back up, making a lower high. You could have got in for a lower high, and then it makes a lower low. As price never, once price makes this lower low, it never goes back up to this lower high. And you could have got in for another sell. As price makes another lower high, you could have got in for a sell, and you could have rolled this down. As price makes a lower low, you could have rolled that back down. And we're in a downtrend, price is making structure, lower lows and lower highs and lower lows and lower highs and lower lows. So I just wanted to explain that real fast, as price will do that. Price will make structure over and over again. As you can see, price makes a lower high all the way back up. It makes a lower low all the way to 1855. Then makes a lower high back up to 1862. Once price makes a lower high, we can get in for a great trade one, and we had sell this all the way down to 1855. 18, as you can see, price gets lower than that, all the way down to about 1851. And you could got in for a great trade once price made a lower high. Could have got in for a great trade one from 1861 all the way down to 1851, and you're in profit the whole time. Same thing here. Price makes another lower high at great trade 2, and you could have rolled this all the way down to this to 1851 from 1859 all the way down to 1851, and you're in profit the whole time. You know, all right, gang.